Hey everybody, it's Jason again, and I'm in my kitchen, and I want to talk about this. I want to talk about how to cook an entire chicken. So, what I have here is I have a whole bird here. It's Nature's Promise from Stop and Shop. So this was $16.83, and it's 5.63 pounds. So if you think about this, this is really the best bang for your buck if you're going to cook chicken, right? So if you're going to cook chicken, you want to get the whole bird because that's where you're going to get your savings from. So what I like to do with this chicken right here is I'm going to make like 3 different dishes with this chicken. Okay, this is going to last me 3 days of meals. It's just me and a cat. So it's going to last me quite a while, okay? And I'm going to get chicken stock from this. I'm going to do a chicken stew. I'm going to cook the breasts separately. But what I like to do is I like to salt the chicken for at least a day overnight in the fridge. I like to air dry it because it just makes it easier to deal with. It dries it out a little bit, gives it some flavor. Because, if I was to open this up and start cooking it, this thing is so wet, you're going to have to use so many paper towels to dry it off. You're not going to get a nice skin on it. When you cook it, you're not going to get the best flavor. So I'm going to open this up and I'm going to put it on this tray here that I have salted. I have salt here that I put on this large vintage, this is so cool, this large vintage plate that you can put this in the oven and cook with this too. But I'm going to use this to air dry it. So what I like to do is I like to put it into this bowl here. And let me show you guys what I'm going to do here. So I put it in this this Tupperware bowl here. And I'm just going to get a knife and open it. And it's going to have some giblets in there too. The giblets being the liver, the heart, and all that stuff's amazing. So I'm just going to open this up, and it's good to do this in this bowl here because, there's going to be a lot of liquid. So let's get this open. Okay, the liquid's already coming out. All right, listen, if you want to use gloves when you do this, that's fine. But, as long as you got the sink close to you and you clean your hands, that's fine. So we're just going to peel this off. And there you go. Look, it's off. Okay, so there's the wrapper. I'm going to throw this away in the garbage. All right, so now what we want to do is we're going to take this, turn it. We have to dry it off ourselves. So we're going to do that. So, wow, this cabbage. Oh, there's no giblets in this one. Yes, there are. There's giblets in there. So this one has a really interesting. I've never seen. Okay, so we're gonna cut a little bit. We'll cut a little bit to get into the cavity. I've never seen it like this where it's such a small opening here. Wow. Okay. Well, you get your fingers in there, and you pull out this bag. There's gonna be a bag in here that has the giblets in it. Wow. Okay, so I gotta cut it a little bit, I guess. I'll cut a little bit around the neck here. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm doing this on the wrong side. What an idiot. I'm not an idiot. Okay. Man, I walked right into that one. So, all right, so now this is the side. This is the side where the legs are that you want to get in there. So here is the giblets. This is going to be a little packet of great stuff. You've got the liver, you've got the kidneys in here. We're going to cook this all in that stew in a couple of days. And we can actually just take this bag and just lay it down right on this tray here where we're going to put the chicken. So now let's take our paper towels and let's start drying off this chicken. So the water, take it out of here, let it drain a little bit like this. See, you're dealing with a lot of water when you're working with this. Okay, and put it on this cutting board. And we're gonna empty out this water. All right, so now we're just gonna take this chicken into take a paper towel and just try to dry it off as much as possible. Because this is gonna, you know, the drier the surface, the better it's gonna be for the salt that we put on it. And you also want to get in the cavity right in there too with some paper towel to dry this whole thing off. And this chicken is gonna be great when it's dried. It's gonna lose a lot of weight, but it's gonna be much easier to deal with and much more flavorful. Again, let's put a couple in there into the cavity, and then we'll take them back out. Look how drenched that is, right? Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to take this and flip it back over. Take our plate right here. Take our plate here, and we're just gonna take our chicken, lay it on this plate. I think we wanna go like that, bottom down like that, right onto the salt, right onto the salt. And now we're just gonna salt the heck out of this thing, because what we're gonna do is once this is, you know, we're gonna rinse off the excess salt before we start cooking this thing. So let me just wash my hands off a little bit, because I gotta get the salt, and I should have done that ahead of time. So I'll figure out how to edit these videos at some point. But this is the best case scenario for me filming cooking videos. I can't do multiple shots. I can't do anything like that. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. So all right. So what we've got is we've got some you want to use coarse kosher salt or Mediterranean salt, or any type of non-iodine salt. We want really heavy salt. So we're just gonna put some salt in this bowl here, like this, you know, and we're just gonna start salting this chicken here. Right, just start dumping a lot of salt on this chicken, like this. And we're gonna get some in the cavity too. Get a lot of salt in the cavity, right like that. Mix it around a little bit. Make sure that there's salt covering every part of the chicken. We can take the little packet here. We can put some, it's not gonna matter, but this is just gonna sit there. It's gonna be fine. So put a little bit on the front, on the sides, on the wings, all over the chicken. All right, like that. And it's a little bit messy, but trust me, when you come back to this in a day and a half, so what's gonna happen is water is gonna pool underneath the chicken, right? Water is gonna pool underneath the chicken. So you do want to swap it out. Swap out this the water after about a day, because all that water is gonna get pulled out and it's gonna end up on the bottom of this. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is this is basically it. I'm gonna take this chicken, I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna check it tomorrow. About maybe 16 hours. So I'll check it at like, I don't know, I'll check it at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Right now it's almost 10:30. Yeah, it's almost, oh, it's 11. So tomorrow, midday, I'm going to check the chicken and I'll show you what it looks like. Because right now, this is what it looks like. It's basically an uncooked chicken, okay? So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put this in my fridge uncovered. We are gonna air dry this, okay? So we need circulation to dry out the chicken, all right? So natural circulation. So I'm gonna wash my hands, try to make sense of this place and try to clean it up a little bit more. Clean the cutting board after I'm done and all that good stuff. So All right. Then what we'll do is I'll come back. I go through paper towels like crazy. I need to figure that out too. But this is my thing, you know. Even though I'm kind of messy in the kitchen, it doesn't scare me from cooking, you know. And that's something that, you know, the goal is to cook your own meals, and that's the goal. You know, you do your best. You do the best you can. You know, you do the best you can. If you're a little messy, you gotta just keep clean. You clean it up. All right, so we're gonna take this. I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and I'm going to do another video tomorrow where I show what it looks like. After, I'll do another video when I show what it looks like after it's been in there for about, I don't know, 16 hours. All right, so we're gonna put this uncovered in the fridge. Like that. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching this video, and I will be back tomorrow with part 2 after the chicken has dried. Catch you later.